Oh no, I'm fine. I'm completely fine. I'm very happy with, like I say, I've said from day one that the game owes me nothing. I owe the game everything, and I've been really fortunate in my life to be where I am today because of the game of cricket. And one day cricket's been a huge part of that. So I'm not sure that's going to stay in there, Hutchie. There we go. So no, look, I know I've made the right decision. I told my teammates 10 minutes ago. I told the selectors and James Sutherland about an hour ago. So really the only people I spoke to were my family over the course of the last 24 hours. And obviously, like I've said, I've thought over the last few weeks about if there was a chance I was going to be able to make it to the next World Cup. And as soon as I answered that question in my own head, I think my decision was made. I think it's, like I say, it really helped me having that preparation to captain the team, that 4 years of being able to build my own team and set my own style up as a captain. I think that's given me my best chance to captain the team in this tournament. So I would like the next captain to have that same opportunity. I don't think so. I think it's a special game, there's no doubt about it, but it needs to be about the team, and I want it to be about the team. I just said that to my teammates then. I don't want to, and I've been the one to come out and say it's not emotion, it's skill that helps you win major games and major tournaments, and tomorrow will be no different. It's a wonderful opportunity for every single player in that change room to walk out onto the MCG in a World Cup final. It's a very special event, but yeah, it's no more special because it's my last game. It's about timing for me, and like I say, I think now is the right time to walk away from the one-day game. Oh, that guy. Again, I thought it was the best decision for the team. I think through my career, and I think if it was about me, I think I would have batted at number 3 a hell of a lot more than I have throughout my career. But I think Ricky told me at a very young age that he thought I was best suited to the middle order in the one-day game, especially to go and face spin bowling and make sure I bat through those middle overs to help our power game at the end. And I guess I've probably, continued on the same way. And I think the other night and in Perth, I think those two opportunities, being one down in the 30th over, I thought it was the right thing for the team to send some power hitters out in front of me. And, it's not about the individual performance or the individual success. It's about the team winning, and fortunately on both occasions I've made that decision. We've gone on to win the game. So, tomorrow will be no different. If I feel it's best for me to walk out at number 4, then I walk out at number 4. If it's best for me to not bat in the game, then I don't bat in the game. As special as it's been my whole captaincy career, to be honest. You never always dreamt of playing cricket for Australia and for New South Wales. I never dreamt of captaining Australia, and to have this opportunity and privilege has been better than I could have imagined. And I've been very fortunate. I've played with some amazing players, some of the all-time greats of the game, and I've learned a lot from those guys, and I hope that I've been able to pass a lot of that on to the younger generation as well, to a lot of the players that I play with now. So, tomorrow will be exactly the same as it's been every single time I've walked out onto the field to play cricket for Australia. Extremely special. I don't think it matters, as I seen last game, I don't think it matters what I say. People are going to write that there is a difference to me just thinking it's another game. So, my opinion hasn't changed from the semi-final. I will train no harder today. I will study New Zealand no harder than I did the last time we played them. I will sleep no worse tonight than I ever do. I'll be no less nervous before I walk out to bat. The feeling's exactly the same. It is special, and I've been fortunate enough to play in two previous World Cups and win one of those. So I know what the feeling's like. But again, even when I think back to 2007, there was such a build-up about the World Cup final, but the emotion and the adrenaline and the feeling didn't hit me until after the game, when we were celebrating together as a team, because you're so focused on making sure you're as well prepared as you can be, making sure you're ready to go out and have the confidence to play with that freedom that I talk about. And for me, today's exactly about that. I'll go and train and prepare so tomorrow I can walk out and play with that confidence and freedom. Of course, it's a special event, and I'm not trying to you know, hide away from that at all, and I don't want the team to hide away from. I think we've got to go the other way. And you know, we spoke about the semi-final against India, and even after that game, we spoke about getting on a plane and flying to Melbourne. It's about embracing all the great things that come with making a World Cup final. No matter what happens tomorrow, this team has achieved a lot. You know, under pressure, a lot of expectation. To be able to make a World Cup final is very special, and if we can win, that'll be icing on the cake. But the way you do that is by making sure you're prepared, you're ready, and skill over emotion. I believe if we play our best, we can beat New Zealand tomorrow. I don't buy into the favourites or not favourites. Or New Zealand have been the form team of the competition. New Zealand have beaten us once in this tournament. But I'm confident if we play our best, we can beat them tomorrow. Yeah, look, I think Smitty's certainly matured as a player and as a person, there's no doubt about it. I think his form is because of his hard work. I said that the other night in the press conference, that I'm not surprised that he's scoring as many runs as he is, because he's training extremely hard. He's worked hard in his game. He's learnt a lot about his game. I don't think it would be fair for me to go into who's going to be the next captain. That's not my place. That's up to the selectors. There's obviously, you know, Smitty's somebody that will certainly be spoken about, but I don't think it's fair for me to do that. I think, you know, there's a reason he bats number 3 for Australia. He's earned that right, and he's grabbing that with both hands in the one-day format. And like I said, if he gets an opportunity to bat 3 in Test matches, I'm really confident he'll grab that with both hands as well. He's playing a big role in helping us have success. I'd love to see another 100 from him tomorrow. That's if Finchie and Davey Warner decide to give him a bat. But yeah, look, I think I'm extremely proud of the whole team. I think every single one of the players, 15 players in this squad, has played a huge part in us reaching the final. And every one of them deserves the same amount of credit. Even the guys that haven't, you know, spent much time on the field, without their help, without their support, without them putting the team first, we wouldn't sit where we are today. And it'd be extra special for the whatever 11 players take the field tomorrow. If we manage to get over the line and beat New Zealand, then it'll be all 15 that win that game, not just the 11.